Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the building even start yet. Y'all the realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Soft guy era, man. Soft guy era. So while I was doing the other video, while I was downloading the other video, I was scrolling through TikTok through like similar, I think it's called related videos or similar videos or whatever it's called. And this video popped up. And I read the comment, I listened to like the first 15, 20 seconds of it, and I immediately thought to myself, yo, let me go ahead and save these. This is, I think, 2 or 3 parts. But let's read this comment here that this guy's responded to. The issue is I'm sorry, hold on, let me read the caption. Soft guy era is response to some girls' egos. This is a fact. If I remember, I put the I at the top, but in part 1, I literally said, this is ladies, this is what's going to happen. I said this years ago. This is what's going to happen if y'all keep up with this stupid ass BS, the nonsense, the entitlement, the delusion, all these other things involving the dating world. This is what's going to happen. In my opinion, I still think it's a joke. I think it's a parody. But again, every joke, every satire parody, there's always some truth underneath it, underlying. But let me read the comment and then we'll get into it. The issue is some women thinking it's quote unquote lawful for a man to do these things when truly he has a choice. And if he feels loved / respected, he genuinely won't mind. That's a fact. But love goes both ways. It's not one-sided. That's a fact. These are things that I've talked about multiple times. Now, for random women, am I just out here sending money to an artist and a third? No. Have I sent women money before? Yes, to my homegirls, to my home girls that I've known for a decade, girls that I actually not in love, but have a lot of love and feelings and emotions for. I look at their kids like not my kids, but I look at their kids like my nieces or my nephews. I will look at them. If my homegirl called me right now and say, "Hey, Dev, I need $300 because my daughter da 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 da," you ain't even got to go in details. Zelle right there. I'm not about to ask for the money back. I'm not doing none of that. That's my dog. That's my homie. That's my friend. These are things that I do for my homegirl, not just homegirls, but you know, my homeboys too, people in my family. But let's get into it, y'all.
If he feels loved and respected, he genuinely will not mind caring for a girl. The truth is, men love to provide. We love to take care of our women. Oh my gosh. And you know what happens when men take care of their women? The women take care of them. We just do it in different ways because we're wired differently. The reason why the soft guy era thing is big is because a lot of women are demanding it like they deserve it, and there's a lot of ego at play. People always say women are born with value, which is true because they're beautiful and they can birth children. Men naturally want to provide and take care of them. But being a normal person, like you and me, like everyone else on the planet, and saying like, I only deserve a top tier man and he has to pay for everything, no one wants to put up with that. That all of a sudden takes away our natural need or want to provide. Why would I invite someone into my home that has an ego like that? That's extremely unhealthy to be around in the short term and the long term, any aspect. You don't want to be around people like that. At the end of the day, I don't know how many women are going to make it to the end of this video because I've been kind of wilding on social media, but I will take care of my woman. I will take care of my future children. I will take care of everything. That's the type of man I am, period. All I ask is that you don't make my living home a hell. And you're with me when I make mistakes, because inevitably I will. I'm loyal. I'm not talking about mistakes like that. I mean, like, you know, communication mistakes or not doing exactly what you want or not being able to read your mind. Like, stick with me, be patient, we'll be good.
And that's a fact. That's what it really, honestly and truthfully boils down to, man. And that's the thing that I get so confused about, because women say, "Oh, well, a real man does." Ladies, y'all don't know what the hell a real man is and what he does, because if y'all did, y'all would be married to him and not be a baby mama out here in the streets. You don't know. The response is, again, the response is what? What is the response? This is a response to how women have been treating men in the dating world. Let's get into the second video. Joke or not, this is embarrassing for Black men. Uh-oh. So now we're bringing race into it. Now we're bringing race into it. Notice how in this video and in my first video, I never mentioned anything about Black, white, Hispanic women. I just said women. This could be modern women. This could be women across the board. It could be a certain genre of women in this state alone. but we don't gear these types of stories or videos or whatever you want to call it, content towards one race of women. I don't. Let me say that I don't. But let's get into it.
This is embarrassing for black men. Well, fuck it. I'll hop in then and I'll say the same thing. I am in my soft guy era. Now it's embarrassing for all men that we're holding our standard the exact same way that you have a standard for us. Okay. That's the women playbook. They'll either call you insecure, they'll call you gay, which is homophobic, don't do that, or they'll try to shame you. Why do women do that? Because that's their internal playbook. They can't actually make men do anything physically, because obviously we're stronger. So throughout history, that's how they've gotten to control men. However, since y'all wanted equal rights and equal pay so bad, and now that you've gotten it, it's only fair that we go 50-50 in the relationship. Which at this point in the video would invoke you saying, oh, like you're a broke, insecure guy, naturally, but I don't know if you could tell, that is my water view. According to y'all, I'm a high value man. Like, I'm what y'all want. You want a 6-figure man over 6'1", that is well endowed. But the thing is, asking for 50-50, like if you guys are like, oh, I'd love to go 50-50 with a man, that's fine. But the thing is, y'all are asking for everything provided for, which is, you know, a guy like me could do it. Most guys can't do it, but I could do it. But imagine if a guy said that. A guy, like, and it just speaks to the ego that y'all have, that y'all think you're all worth a guy paying for everything, when you guys make the exact same because that's what you wanted.
And that's, again, what it boils down to. What did he just say? He said he is a part of the soft guy. Again, like I said, I thought it was a joke at first. I really did, but I see where it's going. By the end of this year, by 2025, but by the end of this year, I can see this as an actual movement. I remember the red pill when it first started off. I remember men going their own way when it first started off. I remember passport bros when it first started off. It becomes nationally known. I'm telling y'all right now. Like I said in the first video, am I going to be a part of it? Probably not, because again, there are still things that's instilled in me that I would like to put out there. Number one. Number two, do I support or do I back it as far as, again, giving out support in my, yes, bro, put my hand up on some, yes, I'm going to support it, because at the end of the day, this is what did he say right here? This is a response to some girls' egos. What did he just say? Why do you feel like you deserve to have a man that makes all this amount of money and you base it? What is he getting from it? And that's why they get so mad at the simple ass questions. What are you bringing to the table? That's when they're going to start, just like he said, start calling you gay, which is homophobic, but they get away with it. That's cool. Calling you gay, calling you out your name, shame, insults, guilt, and it needs to be right. Sign language. What did he say? Oh, they start doing like these shaming tactics. That's facts. Typical. And this is a Caucasian male, so I don't want to hear nothing about, like this says, oh, this is embarrassing for black men. We have a Caucasian dude, bro. Blonde hair, blue eyes. I mean, can't get no whiter than that. I don't know what to tell you. But seriously, I see this being a huge, huge movement. Honestly, by the end of this year, really by the end of the summer. But by the end of this year, I guarantee I'm going to be doing more content and more videos on it, and it's going to be blowing up bigger than expected. There's going to be women complaining, women crying, and I'm going to be sitting here saying, hey, I told y'all. I said this 4, maybe 5 years ago. This is what's going to happen. Men is going to get fed up with the nonsense and the BS, the entitlement, the delusion. They're either going to start paying for it just to get you in and out, which technically they already doing, but they're going to start paying for it, or they're going to start treating y'all in accordingly, such as this. Either way, you're going to lose. Why? Because, ladies, you have a choice to not be with men that's quote unquote in the soft guy era. So it's going to leave you with two dudes: men that's in this soft guy era, or the beta male simp provider ass men that y'all don't like, that quote unquote dry the coochie up. What's that girl name who I can't remember her name, man. She's an influencer. Was it Bernice Burgos? I can't remember what she said, but something like that. But she was like, yeah, them type of men dry me up. Yeah. Those gonna be your only two options. I see this being, I'm telling y'all right now, mark my words, we are in April. By October, really by the end of the summer, but by October, November, I guarantee you this will be officially known as a quote unquote a movement. It's going to be huge. It's going to be as big as Red Pill, big as Passport Bros, as big as men going their own way, etc., etc., etc. Mark my words, man. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. Until next time, please, may you safer, cub.